All right, some more horror news from the Caribbean islands of Grenada and St. Lucia. It's not further visa terminations just yet, but this is a horror story of a different type. It is to do with a couple being stuck and almost imprisoned according to them. They're running from pillar to post, from one immigration office to the other. There's a newborn child involved. It's been 4 months. The newborn baby isn't been able to be taken out of the Caribbean territory, the Caribbean region. And this is a story of a lady with the last name, a couple actually, Clive and his wife. They go by the last name of Gurzhii, right? And this couple, the story started off with, this is a British couple from the UK. They wanted to have a child by the nature, so they decided to have a child in the Caribbean islands. And the whole idea was to take a take a cruise to St. Lucia, have the baby in St. Lucia. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, let's say unfortunately, they had the baby midway on the boats. The good thing is, woman went into labor suddenly, unexpectedly, but the baby was safe. The whole delivery was taken care of. It actually went pretty good. The horror stats after. So far so good. They had the baby. Obviously, the first thing they did was immediately go to shore, right, in St. Lucia. They tried to immediately register the baby's birth with a facility in St. Lucia. They did not register the baby's birth. And the reasons that they gave was because it's past 24 hours, they aren't able to register the baby's birth. Now, that presented a lot of complications because they aren't ready to accept the birth, they aren't ready to register it. So this couple is now solid stuck. The baby is almost jailed, according to them, in the islands. There is no passport to take the baby out because there's no registration that's happening. The couple physically is stuck in Grenada. They aren't allowed to leave. Their food shortages, according to them. They are being tossed around from one office to the other, according to them. Eventually, what they did was they approached the UK High Commission with this whole matter. The UK has agreed to help with the parentage, right? The baby can be a UK citizen. So the UK Commission now has asked them for the DNA tests, and the results would be then submitted. The whole process would take place, and this horror story started in March. We are in August. It's been more than 4 months, and they aren't able to leave with their child. The other child, who is an 8-year-old, is stuck in the UK, but she's doing fine with her grandparents. But here, this couple is literally facing a nightmare with all the authorities involved. So we really hope that they are able to find a resolution somehow, one way or the other. Either UK can give them an emergency passport to exit the Caribbean islands. But seems, according to their experience, they really are facing a very brutal time in the Caribbean islands. Now, regarding further visa revocations and most importantly, the price bumps, right? The price increased, the citizenship price to $250K, jump of a double. Other programs are under tremendous pressure to act fast, right? Not only that they have to accept those 6 principles, or let's say consider those 6 principles and implement it if they agree. And second big thing is the price change, right? They would have to, if they decide to agree with what the EU wants, then you're looking at a drastic overhaul in the pricing structure. So they are under the pump. There isn't new information yet that's out of there. I'm closely tracking, closely monitoring. If you are subscribed to this channel, to be rest assured, you would be the first one to be notified. If you aren't yet a member of the advanced polls and chats, that's where real action happens. We discuss behind the scene information, all the videos I get to make later. But before that, all the information is usually uploaded over there, and we have a discussion with advanced members. So take full advantage of that. If you are a serious RCBI person, let's say you're interested in obtaining multiple residencies and citizenships, you want to strategize, that can be helpful in your journey. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, make sure you're subbed, and catch you in this next one.